So this is the face of someone who just realised their tripod has like snapped completely. So I'm using a window at the train station. There's no one here, so I feel absolutely comfortable to do so. Now you might be noticing I'm wearing a bit of a corset piece today with my tie. My shirt's clean and pressed. Can you guess where I'm going today? Moulin Rouge. But I'm doing a little Book of Mormon kind of look. It's not all on yet because I didn't want to wear fishnets and shorts on the train for obvious reasons, but I'm meeting up with Danielle in London. We're going to lunch at a Nicholson's pub, I think. Now Dom has been off a couple of days this week and we were like waiting with bated breath to see if he would be on today. He was on last night, so I'm pretty sure he will be on today. Because obviously we really want to see Dom from the Can seats and I'm so excited. I won't tell you how much I spent on them, 140. But, yeah, it's going to be worth it, and I can't wait to see Dom. On that note, I really want to show you my new tattoo. I got Gonzo from the Muppets. I don't know how much you can see because it's gone quite dark because I'm blocking the light out. I mean, you can kind of see him. He's there in all of his Muppet Show trumpet blowing glory. But yeah, I'm really excited for today. I'm going from Axminster today. I've never actually gone from this station before to London, so fingers crossed. It looks like it's all going to be on time. But yeah, I'm really excited. Can seats, guys. Can seats. You might have also noticed in my recent Bonnie and Clyde controversy video, I didn't have a tooth. See? I've got a gap. That was a false tooth. It's gone. It's fallen out. I don't have a replacement yet, so I'm kind of rocking the gap life right now. So excuse that, but yeah, I will see you when I'm in London. The train to London was fine. It was fine. I'd give the seats like a 6 out of 10. They weren't very comfy, but that wasn't an issue now, because I was on my way to meet with Danielle at the Clarence for lunch, which we'd made a booking for. We were still praying that Dom would be on, but I got distracted by the beauty of the Ritz. Oh, I wish I could have dined there, but this place was nice. It was cozy. We sat by the window. Here she is.
What are you doing?
Vlogging.
Oh, okay. Right.
I had it prepared. I'm so sorry.
That's alright.
We found it. It's coming into focus. You excited to see Dom?
Of course.
Of course we are. We would actually cry if he wasn't on.
Don't say that because we haven't seen the castboard yet.
Okay, I won't.
We haven't seen the castboard.
I won't jinx it. I won't jinx it. This theatre is gorgeous though. I love it. It is pretty though, isn't it?
It is pretty, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Dom Simpson's on.
So they say.
So they say Dom Simpson is on. We've gotten in like 10 minutes before it started. There was someone rehearsing on stage. Apparently. But I am in my Elder Price look now. I've got fishnets on now. I'll show you in the interval a fit check because I want to get myself a drink. And so do you.
Yeah, need to drink.
We do need a drink after that. You'll get a fit check soon, I promise. I've got my outfit, guys. I forgot the gloves earlier. I've got my Elder Price badge. Come down. Not to be too provocative, but Dom has definitely seen them. Here were our views for the Can seats, guys. These were incredible. I cannot describe enough how incredible they were. They were so good and so immersive. Someone in the audience at Moulin Rouge who makes Dom Simpson corpse at the end of the show. That was so funny. I can't wait to see him. That was amazing. That was actually amazing. I'm shaking, you can tell. I'm gonna put this down, I'll see you later. Right, I know I mentioned the laughing thing earlier. He was in denial. Total denial about laughing.
Kept looking at me going, was I?
She was like, I don't know, were you?
He said that someone went off stage and said, Elder Price is in the audience.
That's brilliant. I've gotten all I needed from today. So I think I'll just see you on the train. Hello, Bohemians. I'm clearly not on the train. as I promised. That's probably because I realised that I was like too emotionally overstimulated from that performance that I just couldn't get any words out. I tried, I did try, it didn't work, so I'm reshooting this when I'm feeling a little bit more sane. I have seen the Wicked tour at this point, which, oh my god, that's a whole other video, I know, but oh my god, I'm excited for you to see that video. Now obviously we're here to talk about Moulin Rouge. Now I've talked about this cast before, there were no major changes. Apart from Simon Bailey coming back as the Duke, as an emergency cover. So if you remember, we were let into the venue at like 2:15, something like that. And it was because someone was rehearsing on stage. We were like, who could that be? Hopefully it's not Dom. It was Simon Bailey. He was in the OLC, Original London Cast, of Moulin Rouge, and he played the Duke. And he left the show about a year and a half ago, I think. And also, he said that he got like, I don't know, like an hour and a half, 2 hours of rehearsal. Never would have guessed. Never would have guessed. He was probably, I know I've only seen one Duke so far. He was my favourite. I'm not gonna lie, I hate picking favourites, but he was incredible. With a villainous character in a show like this, you really want the humour, and he delivered on all counts of it. The show subject is kind of dark and depressing, if you really think about it. So, you know, having someone who is the villain, the bad guy, who everyone is not rooting for, be the comedic relief at the same time, that comedy lands. That comedy really, really lands. He was very classy, he had a Disney villain vibe, kind of felt a bit like Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town, that show. Just very, very over-the-top villainy. His rendition of Only Girl in a Material World was one of my favourite renditions I've heard. I mean, I love the OBC recording, don't get me wrong. It's a total vibe, but seeing that live with the amount of comedy he put into it was just so fun. So yes, I would like to say a big congratulations to Simon Bailey, who came on last minute to play the Duke. And also, I know I've spoken about Dom in this role before, but if you really want to see how attractive this man is, can seats are your way to go. Experiencing the show from the can seats. It's kind of like what I said about Newsies. With this show, you want to have the interactive experience, right? Like, that's the cool thing about it, is that it's interactive. When I was all the way up higher than even the frame in the upper circle, I think it is, at that theatre, it didn't do it for me. I mean, I had a great time, don't get me wrong. I got to listen, but you can't really see. And I know that's why the seats are cheap, okay? I get it. But I feel like to really have the best experience, you need to pay a lot of money, which is sad, obviously, because a lot of people can't afford it. I'm very grateful that I can afford it, but yeah, I don't know, it's just, I had so much more fun this time because we were in the can seats, and I know that's the idea, but yeah, I don't know, I don't think I'd see the show from the nosebleeds ever again. I think I'd save up to sit somewhere closer, not necessarily can seats, but like close to the action, you know? Like I said with Newsies, I had the best times at that show when I was like right up in the action and they were like swinging over your heads during King of New York. Like that was incredible. The immersion is incredible. I love immersive theatre, so maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe some people just prefer to watch performance. They don't like to feel immersed, and I understand that. I feel like I'm just someone who loves the immersion. But yeah, overall a great show once again. Dom, Tanisha, wonderful, wonderfully talented. All the supporting cast, ensemble, everyone was phenomenal. As I said before, it's a very fun show. The plot isn't entirely for me, but it's such a vibe that I absolutely love it. I love it. It's probably not in my top 5, however, fun factor, it's all the way up there. I have so much fun at this show, especially this time. Shout out to Danielle for coming with me, because that was really, really fun. So as we said, we also saw Dom Simpson, and I got this picture with him in my outfit. It was very, very nice to see him again. He's a lovely guy. Now that I'm done talking about that, you might notice that tie in the corner. I forgot to say it earlier on in the video. So the West End Flea Market happened. It was a thing. They never announce it. They never announce the dates until like the week of, which is why I couldn't go. Otherwise there would be a video on it, trust me. But Danielle went and she very kindly got me Jack McNeil's tie from the Book of Mormon. It was £30, it's signed, it's got his little name tag in it from when he was doing the show. I mean, he's still doing it, but you know. And yeah, she got it for me. Obviously, I paid her back. I'm not a monster, guys. But yeah, I'm really grateful that she did that for me, because that's such a cool thing to own. But yeah, that's probably going to cut it for this video. I'm going to go, and the next time you see me will be the Wicked tour, and I can already tell you, this cast, this new tour cast for Wicked, best cast I've ever seen for this show. Best cast I have ever seen for that show. And I'm being 100% honest, and it's not just because of Jed. Everyone is so talented. But yeah, I'm gonna say bye, and that will be the next video. Alright, bye bye.